Welcome back to Undertale Beyond the Mountain. And I'm sure today's episode will be interesting to this fine morning.
Chapter 176, The Brave Little Thing. It was a quiet day in the ruins. Those who say when the ruins are quiet, the Whimsons come out. Two adorable Whimsons come out of a pile of red leaves. Isn't this amazing? Everything is so peaceful. A Whimson can breathe out here, one of them said. It turns out the two were a loving couple. Indeed it is, my dear, the female one said. One day, we will be brave enough to travel the entire underground. We will get braver every day, the brave Whimson said. Suddenly, they see a frogget up ahead. The couple shrieked and hid back in the leaf pile. Meanwhile, the dogs were enjoying their treats. When they heard a noise, Doggo started to get aware of the noise. While distracted, his dog Bone started moving on its own. Doggo just stared at it. He looked under the bone to see a Whimsalot carrying it. The dog started growling at him. The Whimsalot knew this was a time to escape. He flew away. The dogs tried to kill him, but it was no use. Whimsalot managed to escape Snowdon. He has entered the ruins. Toriel was in her home, making a pie. Whimsalot wanted to attack her. He spies on her through the window. He goes inside the house by a crack in the window. As Toriel gets the pie out of the oven, she sees Whimsalot coming after her. Charge, he yelled. Toriel screamed as the tiny creature charged at her. He landed on her face, causing Toriel to drop the pie. She falls to the floor and the pie landed on her face. Whimsalot lets out a sneaky high-pitched laugh. Chapter 177, Mischief in Waterfall. Frisk comes to the scene to eat the pie Toriel made. Unfortunately, they see her face covered in pie. I apologize, my child. But there is no pie, she said, annoyed. Meanwhile, Whimsalot was in Waterfall. He searched for a victim to attack. He sees Bob sleeping. Whimsalot sneaked to him. Bob lets out a yawn. Whimsalot sees the perfect opportunity to get inside him. Bob felt something in his throat and started choking. It turns out that Whimsalot was attacking him from the inside. The nearby monsters Aaron and Woshua saw Bob in agony. Aaron went over to help him. He sees Whimsalot inside his mouth. Aaron squeezes him, powerfully. Whimsalot gets out. He gets upset at Aaron for foiling his plans. He gets out a tiny spear and threw it at him. The tiny spear bounced back from Aaron's powerhouse body. Didn't even feel it, he said. Whimsalot charges at him. Instead, he hurts himself. Aaron's powerhouse body can't survive anything. He gets sweaty and his intense sweat was coming his way. Whimsalot tried to dodge the sweat. More water was coming when Woshua was starting to wash him. Whimsalot screamed as he was being washed. This is not what I signed up for, he screamed. Then, he was all squeaky clean. Chapter 178, A Fight Your Own Size. Whimsalot kept on searching. He sees a snail up ahead. It was Sheldon, Metaden's pet snail. Finally, a worthy opponent. Our battle will be legendary, Whimsalot said. He makes a landing. He challenges Sheldon to a fight. The snail just looked at him, blank. Just as he prepares his spear, he hears a voice. Sheldon? Where are you? The voice said. Retreat. Whimsalot yelled. It turns out that Metaden was looking for him. He finally finds him. Ah, Sheldon, thank heavens you're alive. Metaden said, happily. Whimsalot gets triggered and went to the robot. Hey. That was my opponent. I was going to fight him. You idiot. Give him back. Whimsalot yelled. Manhattan swatted him away. He felt like his wings broke. He fell to the ground. His helmet broke as well, revealing that the creature was just an innocent warrior who wants to get braver. But only too bad for him, Manhattan stepped on him multiple times. Whimsalot was nothing but a bloody mush. Then, he turned to dust and died.
And that will be it. See, kids, when you're too small and when you're too young to be a warrior, you could always get yourself in big trouble. Now, this has been a lesson to some viewers. If you are young and if you are nothing but a coward who wants to get braver, don't bother trying, okay? Because you will end up dying. I actually never witnessed this in real life. But I believe that if you're trying to achieve your dreams of becoming braver, it's just going to make your situation a lot worse when you were born a coward. Anyways, I hope you guys learned something today in the episode. I'll see you all tomorrow.